What's going on, crypto family? This is Accent 2K2, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Bybit exchange. Now, the Bybit exchange is a futures contract exchange, which is similar to BitMEX or an OKCoin. Um, there's a couple of things that separate Bybit from some of the other exchanges. There's some pros, there's some cons, and I'm going to get into them in a little bit here. So first of all, one thing I want to say right out the back is when you look at the exchange, the look and the feel of it, it almost looks as if BitMEX and Binance had a love child and created one exchange. So the look and the feel of it, I like it. I mean, of course, it has the trading view chart. And one cool thing that I've seen is it actually saves your chart setup. So like I added all these indicators here, and when I sign off and sign back in, those indicators are actually still there. It has the chart set up just how I set it up, which I think is pretty cool. So that's I would say that's a pro about this exchange. A con about the chart is that the chart is only available on the platform and it's not available on TradingView. But I was able to get some information. I spoke with a representative earlier, and the representative said that they are working with TradingView on getting their charts to be available on actually the TradingView platform, which would be great because then you'd be able to use like the mobile TradingView and look at the chart on the go and kind of see where you are and monitor everything. So, all right, let's get to some other things. The good thing about this is it allows you to trade up to 100 times leverage with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and it also lets you do up to 25 times leverage for EOS and XRP Ripple. So I think that's pretty cool. A drawback to that is there's only 4 pairs right now. But again, that's something that I spoke with a representative about earlier, and the representative stated to me that they are working on that, on adding additional pairs and things on the platform. So it sounds like they kind of listen to the community and they're working on different things. Another cool thing that I noticed is they have the type of orders that you can take. You can do limit orders, market orders. You can also set conditional orders, which is pretty cool. And set all your pricing up here, which I think that's pretty neat. And it has like different ways to do the order and everything. You can set a conditional order that's limit or market order. Let's see what else. This kind of has some of the information there. Scroll down here to market activity, kind of gives you a brief overview of everything that's going on in between those 4 different pairs. Something else that I found that was pretty cool that's different from some of the other futures platforms is if you actually click on this right here on assets, it takes you to all the different pairs, the different assets that it lets you trade: Bitcoin, Ethereum, EOS, and XRP. But not only that, it lets you deposit and withdraw those. All 4 of those you can deposit and withdraw. Now, earlier I did speak to the representative, and he did state that whichever one you transfer over, so if you transfer over Bitcoin, then when you're making your trades on Bitcoins, because everything's going to be whatever that coin is slash the USD. So it's going to be a USD pair. So Bitcoin, US dollar, Ethereum, US dollar, EOS, US dollar, and XRP Ripple, US dollar. But I think that's pretty neat that you can transfer any one of these over and trade in those and also get rewarded back in those as well and transfer it back out. So you don't have to worry about transferring Bitcoin or anything like that. If that's something that you're not wanting to do, if you want to trade, different pairs, these are the 4 different pairs here. And I think that's pretty neat that it doesn't have to be just in Bitcoin, because I know a lot of the exchanges, when it comes to futures, it's only Bitcoin. So pardon me if I'm rambling on when I'm doing this review, but I'm kind of new to making these videos, and I've been kind of doing them all in one take, not doing any editing or anything like that. So I accept any kind of feedback. If you guys want to leave any comments or anything like that and let me know how I can improve these videos and maybe some of the kind of content that you want to see on these videos, I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure that you like, subscribe, click the notification bell, and share these videos if you appreciate it. All right. So, moving on. It has the typical stuff set up like the order book, recent trades. You can check your own personal recent trades here. Kind of down here, this is going to kind of give you some of the information on your trades, your close, P&L, all of that different information is in here. You can also move all these things around and customize it however you want. The chart itself, like I said, it saves your actual indicators, which I think is pretty cool because, a lot of times when you're on different platforms, it doesn't actually save that. And of course, you can do just like you can do anywhere else. You can blow up the chart if you want, take a look at it. You can set it to different time frames, all of that good stuff. And let's see. Another cool thing that I found was the customer service. So Bybit has, from what I see so far, pretty awesome customer service. If you click this little chat box right here, I clicked it earlier and it took, I think I had one person in queue in front of me and I got answered pretty quickly. The representative that helped me answered all of my questions, and I asked quite a few questions, but he answered all of my questions. He even gave me some more information about how they're going to have a upcoming EOS global trading competition. So, I mean, he was very helpful. And he also mentioned different things because I had a few questions there. So let me pull up some of my questions because I know these are probably some of the questions that you guys would have asked. So, for instance, okay, so I asked about the different different assets that are on there, and if you could trade either one of those out. And of course, I already answered that earlier. They said that yes, it doesn't have to be just Bitcoin. You can move over Ether, EOS, XRP, or Bitcoin, and just anytime that you're trading, you have to trade in that particular coin. Okay, another question that I had was, now they did mention that you can't trade, like you can't have like a you couldn't have like a Bitcoin Ether pair or an EOS XRP pair or anything like that. But it sounds like they're working on different things and making some changes. And he made some notes as well about any of my concerns. Let's see. I asked him, was the Bybit exchange linked with any other exchanges? Because, like I said, it kind of has the feel of Binance and BitMEX all together. But when I spoke to them, they said no, they're a standalone platform. So they're not affiliated with anyone else. And everything that you see on here is actually the buyers and sellers that's creating the order book. All right. And then I asked about the data, like how do they come up with the price, the index? And so what the representative told me was they use 3 global spot exchanges. So it's mixed up between Bitstamp, Kraken, and Coinbase Pro. And let's see. All right. Another information was basically about the competition. So let's see what else. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss anything for you guys. If you guys have any questions or anything that you're interested in, feel free to leave a comment when you're watching this video. I don't know what time you guys are going to be watching this video, but whenever you watch this video, if you have any questions that you felt like you would have asked, then feel free to leave a comment. If I have the answer, I'll get it to you. If not, then I can try to research it and see if I can get it to you, or maybe make a part 2 of this video. Also, if this exchange is something that you're interested in, then below in my description, there's actually a link, a referral link. So I'm not paid or anything by Bybit, but there is a referral link, so I could be compensated for doing a referral. The same thing that you'll be able to do once you sign up for Bybit as well. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like $5 or $10 or whatever it is worth of crypto. But anyways, anything else that you'd like to know about this exchange, leave it in the comments. Like I said, you can try it out with the link below in the description. Another thing was, it sounds like they're making some changes sometime this month as far as adding different things on. And I think he was saying something about cross-platform, so I'm not quite sure what he meant by that. But other than that, I'm just trying to think of anything off the top of my head. Other than that, like I said, you can do up to 100 times leverage with Bitcoin, Ethereum. When it comes to EOS or XRP, it's only 25 times leverage, which in my opinion, I feel like is more than enough. I mean, 100 is already a lot. And other than that, oh, here's the difference right here. So I know with some of the other futures exchanges, you have forwards contracts. With Bybit, they only at this current time have perpetual contracts. So everything's perpetual, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's Ethereum, whether it's EOS or XRP, it's perpetual. And as you see here, you can move and take a look at all the different ones. You just click on it, and I'm gonna wait for it to pull up here. Let's see. All right, and you see it just pulls up right there. All right. Now as far as volume, because I was asking about exchange volume, I mean, you can see right here, it kind of has some of the contract details, and it tells you how many contracts have went through. It tells you the value of the contracts. I mean, from what I see so far, it seems like the site is very helpful. It has a lot of detailed information on here, and I like the way it's built. Seems like it moves pretty smoothly. I think this could possibly be a great alternative to some of the other futures exchanges that are out there, especially when we have big swings coming in Bitcoin and maybe Ether and some of these coins that we have on here. So I mean, I'm not recommending it, but I do think that it's at least worth trying out the platform if futures is your thing, or if you're looking for leverage. But again, make sure that you use some precautions. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and be safe, because you can easily blow up your account and lose money and lose funds. Another good point that I want to bring up is that like many futures exchanges, Bybit is the US is actually banned to trade on Bybit. So this may be something that if you're in the US that you're not able to do. And I don't know if you travel abroad or if you live abroad, then maybe this is the thing for you. I know some people have different workarounds they do, but whatever it is that you may do, like I said, below is a link if you would like to try out the exchange. You guys, I'm new to making these videos, and I think the next video I'm going to do, or one of the next videos I'm going to do, is going to be a review on 3 commas, because I feel like there's not a lot of videos out there on 3 commas. I feel like most of the videos are either from 3 commas theirself. I know there's a popular YouTuber out there, Moon and Papa, who he does excellent videos on 3 commas, but I kind of want to make a down-to-earth video for like someone new to 3 commas, or just like a normal opinion of 3 commas, and my take on it. So again, this is my review on Bybit. Check it out if you're interested. If not, then you kind of at least what to look at, so you don't have to go try it out. You see what it looks like here. I mean, it's a nice layout. Like I said, it looks like the love child of Binance and BitMEX all in one. So again, guys, like, subscribe, click the notification bell, and share this video if you enjoy. Also, I have some information in the description where you can actually tip me via the Lightning Network or any one of my crypto addresses down below. I greatly appreciate you guys, and thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye.